Hi, everyone. Welcome to Rooted in Realness. On today's episode, we will be talking about ghosting in today's dating society. In a 2022 survey, nearly 1 in 4 people admitted to ghosting someone because they didn't know how to end a text conversation. Not a relationship, just a chat. Apparently, saying bye is scarier than disappearing forever. So, whether you're here to listen, relate, or reflect, we're glad you're with us. I'm your host, Megan Cloisey. Let's talk. Kevin, hi.
Hello. Oh,
So
what are you
fancy.
doing tonight?
So
You have plans?
fancy
You want to
meeting you
chill?
here. Kevin came into my home today, knocks on the door, and I say, "Come in." He didn't hear me.
Mhm,
He opened the door though.
mhm.
And then when he opened the door, I said, "Come in," again. So he proceeded to come in. I didn't see Kevin at this point because he's around the corner, and he's like, "Are you doing anything?" I said, "Who
Yeah.
the?" But anyways,
So, what are we going to be talking about?
today Kevin and I have come together to talk a little bit about ghosting.
Oh, I mean, y'all already know the situation. We don't need to tell you what ghosting is. I think you're pretty smart. So,
It's spooky.
yeah. It's for
It's
October.
spooky. It is what it is.
Wow, seasonal. Seasonally appropriate.
Yeah, and on next month's episode, we'll be talking about turkey. So today,
I don't want to know what it means if someone turkeys you. If you get past the ghosting phase, none of us have ever gotten past the ghosting phase.
like, really, what is ghosting? Is ghosting like talking to someone and just not talking to someone? Is ghosting matching on an app
Where's the line?
and then not like reaching out?
Right. It could happen before meeting someone. Like I've had a situation where someone was like very like excited and I just had to be like, honestly, I don't feel excited to plan a date, so I just want to communicate that and maybe
That's
we could check
so
back
real
in.
and mature and genuine, though, Kevin.
I did it once.
No, but you said to the person, "I just want to communicate. Like, I'm not super interested,"
Because
or
I
something
felt
like
it. I was
that.
like, oh, this person feels really excited. I know I'm not feeling that excited. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Wait. Okay. So I feel like what you just said
yeah.
is the kind decline.
Oh, a
That
new
is the kind decline.
Oh, get your vocab list out. Kind
Yeah,
decline.
yeah. Because get your notepads out, your paper and pen. Because
Yeah.
what the heck?
Yeah.
Why don't we all just kind decline? Following up then
Mhm.
and being like, "Hey, I don't like you."
What? That doesn't sound too kind.
No, I'm just kidding. No, the kind decline is just being so upfront,
Yeah.
being so for real, and being so like, listen, the
Kind decline saves you time. That's
If you're
right.
interested in someone and it's something new, how quick do you respond to them reaching out to you?
I personally,
Yeah.
I'm an adult. If I have my phone in my hand and someone texts me and I'm able to answer it, I answer it. I am totally kind to the idea that no one should be constantly accessible. I am all for personal space and boundaries. However, communicate the time that you need.
Yeah.
So I personally, I love to like bam, 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 text
Yeah.
quick back and forth. Um, Keep it concise in a few minutes. It doesn't have to drag out all day. It doesn't have to drag out all week.
Yep.
And then be like, I love, you know what my favorite phrase is?
Yeah, what is it?
I'll catch up with you later.
Oh, I love it.
And I will catch up with you later if I say
Yeah,
I'm going to
he's a
catch up
man
with
of
you
his
later.
word.
And to be honest, I would prefer that rather than constant communication.
Right.
It's clear communication. I don't need constant, just clear. But the way you get space is not by just disappearing or not answering or leaving
Yeah.
someone on read or delivered.
That's
It's
spooky.
by just saying, hey, have a super busy week. Can I touch base with you this weekend? Or use texting to make a date. So looking forward to our date Friday. I'll check in with you Friday morning.
Yes.
And then do that thing that you say you're going to do.
Yes.
So I think that security baked into a relationship for us
Yeah.
is really important.
Yeah. Security, in my eyes, is stability,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And for people who have anxious attachment, like Kevy Poo and I,
Mm-hmm.
stability and security gives us more of a safe space.
Right. And we don't need someone to do it for us, but you do
No.
need someone to meet you at the table.
Oh, yes, yes. You must meet me at the table. And honestly, the table does not have to be set.
Mm.
That's the thing. Like, you don't have to come with all the answers.
Mm.
Just as I'm not coming with all the answers.
Just get to the table.
Just get to the damn table.
I think something that's been really disappointing and frustrating for me in my relationships
Yeah.
is finally getting myself to the point where I can actually get myself to the table,
Yes.
and then finding that I don't
Yeah.
actually have a partner
That will get
willing and
there with
able
you.
to meet me there at the table as well. It's
Yeah.
like, damn, that was enough work to get myself to the damn table. Now I gotta drag your ass to the table too.
Oh my gosh, so that's the thing. Kevin and I don't want to speak for Kevin, he'll speak for himself, but
But we do the work.
but we do the work.
So do the work, but then also choose wisely a person who has done the work as well, or at least is willing to do the work actively,
Yeah.
presently, not like potentially.
Ugh, don't no.
Yeah,
That's something that I do too often.
right.
Falling in love with someone's potential. Uh,
Because I could see it. It's there. The seeds
I
are there.
believe
If
one
I
day,
just tend to the seeds.
if I just nurture
With
and care and love,
this wee little
lad, he will heal and he will become a beautiful butterfly.
Even though he a grown ass man already.
Bruh.
Let's be so for real. Oh my gosh, you're a grown ass man and you can't communicate your schedule? Literally, I had a man that I was speaking to the other day. He was actually an old colleague of mine. And just catching up. And point being, hey, what's your availability like? This is my availability. Okay, what's yours?
No answer?
No,
Bruh.
answer.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yes. Availability on my end,
Okay.
availability on his end.
It worked.
Period. We figured out a
Simple.
day.
Right.
Wow, guys.
Bare minimum.
Start with the schedule.
Right.
The bare minimum.
The bare minimum. Something I think about a lot recently
Mm-hmm.
is trust but verify, because you know me
Mm-hmm.
and I know you.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy for this little hamster wheel to get a turning.
Yes.
And I think if you don't have someone if they're not able to meet you at the table,
Yeah.
for you to bring your feelings how they are in the
Yeah.
moment, which I think is a superpower that not all people have, to be able
Yes.
to get a finger on the pulse of your feelings, to which way is the wind coming from today? I think I fucking hate you.
What is the weather like out there?
Or whatever it is, or or I'm feeling super anxious, like, could you just verify this for me? Like, I'm thinking you're feeling this way. Is this correct? And sometimes maybe opens the door for real ass conversation
Yeah.
where the end result is even better than you could have expected, or it verifies something that you were suspecting,
Yeah.
and it saves everybody the time because you open up the door to have that conversation.
Yeah.
However, you can't do that if someone's not willing to have the conversation.
Take what people say
Mm.
and show you for face value.
Mm.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, actually, because I think it's really easy to take what someone says and then run off to Lululand.
Yeah, we sometimes visit the Lululand
Uh-huh.
together and apart.
I have a timeshare in the Lululand. We share it together. We split it.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. So, I mean, my relationship of 7 years,
Mm-hmm.
I was told very upfront in the beginning
Yeah.
what this
Kevin.
person
No, likewise.
wanted and didn't want,
Yeah.
and The train left the station.
Yeah.
My
Because
train had already left the station, and I was going full force ahead
to Delululand.
to Delululand.
Where?
One stop, non-stop.
Yeah.
This is the train to Delululand. The next stop is Delululand because there ain't no stops, but we're putting in stops.
And I am your captain. Captain Delulu. Also known as Megan. And today, the weather is uncertain. Just like your relationship.
Oh, but we have to put in these stops, and I think that's where trust but verify comes in. Like, what's your desired pace in terms of texting or communication or even dates? And then both people can express like, "Oh, I'm so busy, I can really only do a date once a week
Yeah.
or once a month."
Which
And
is so freaking cool, though.
Right.
If someone can tell me that,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Then you don't gotta wonder.
No, but honestly, I think if you're literally not responding to somebody,
Hmm.
that's ghosting.
Obviously, you need to be able to have the person to meet you there to do that.
But that's the point, Kev.
Yeah.
Like, if I can't even get to the conversation with you, like, yeah, you might seem great on paper,
Mhm.
or it might be fantastic when we got together. But if you don't even have, honestly, the respect to just, like, it really does not take that long to send a text.
Mhm. Yeah.
Texting thing is like, yeah, I think that's the verification within itself. It's a matter of respect.
Can I play the opposite side?
Yeah, go
Because
ahead.
I personally, like I said, I'm coming from where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And as I said, I said I'm an adult. I text back if my phone's available and in my hand, I text back.
Yeah.
Even if it's to say I'm busy, I'll hit you back later. However, there are other perspectives that say that someone's texting style does not represent their dating style, and we should look at how they behave in dates or for planning dates and showing up, and kind of look at like the consistency of their actions. So texting is an action and it can represent those things, but rather than focusing on the texting itself, that's not taking away from what you said at all, because
I love what you just said.
yeah,
That was so
the
good.
person still needs to make a plan, show
Yeah.
up for it, and be
Yeah.
consistent. It's not like, that you can
Yeah.
ignore those things. It's that those things are more important than maybe the consistency of their text messaging, looking
Okay.
at how they show up in other ways.
So what about this? Yeah,
Mhm.
100%. The texting is not the end all be all.
Right.
I think for me though, what I was trying to say was it comes back to like the time and the respect thing though.
Mm,
Because if we don't even get to the date, you just wasted my time.
right.
Honestly, pace.
Mm-hmm.
Like patience and pace
Mm-hmm.
is what I'm taking away from our conversation today.
Yeah.
Patience and pace because dating is not a race.
Oh, bars. You know what I would love?
Yeah.
I would love to be able to set the pace with someone.
Yeah.
Like, I like this pace. You like this pace. They're the same. They're different.
Where do we meet?
Where do we meet?
How can we meet?
When can we meet? Like, there's a million and one reasons why someone might have different paces,
Yeah.
and I think that should be normalized as being like, what's your pace?
I love what's your pace. I love what is your pace. If you actually value someone, you value their time and you have respect for their time. And so, with that being said, you're either going to cut it off, you're going to kind decline, or you're going to do the work and you're going to put in the effort and you're going to show up at the table with them and you're going to communicate your pace and they're hopefully going to communicate theirs. Thank you all for
Thank
being here.
you.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for talking. You didn't talk, we did. Thank you for listening to us.
If you made it this far, you're a real one.
You're
And
so real. What
do
the
we-
heck?
what do we say all the time?
Uh
Real recognize real. So if you're a real one, we know it because you're here.
and I'm so grateful. I know Kevin's grateful. So thank you for watching.
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Cheers.